Hello to all my subscribers and anyone who may have surfed into this video. Sundays are going to be a little bit different than other days because Sunday is a very special day for me. In my personal religious beliefs, believe it to be the Sabbath, and so I treat it a little different than other days, and I'll still be planning to upload videos every day for the year. Sundays are going to be one take Sundays, so if it's not as polished a video, I mean, you may have noticed I'm not doing a lot of editing to my videos, but I'm just doing one clip, one take, so I don't have to spend any time editing, and I can just throw the movie up on Monday morning, or as you've noticed, I've been doing them right at the end of the day, but on the next day. So that way, if I'm ever out late and real tired, I can always just wake up early the next day and get it up. But today was a good day. I went to church pretty much first thing when I woke up, which is kind of sad because I have a 1 o'clock church. So I set my alarm for 11:30. I get up, I shower, all that good stuff, and then at 12:45ish, I go into church. And yeah, if you don't know much about Mormon church, we meet for 3 hours. And sometimes the meetings are in a little different order, but it's always 3 hours. In my church, the first hour is called sacrament meeting. That's pretty similar to other churches' meetings, except for we don't have a paid preacher. So usually 2 members of the congregation are assigned in advance to prepare talks, and then they give their talks there. We also participate in the ordinance of what we call the sacrament. It's very similar to the communion or the Lord's Supper in other churches. And that's actually done first, and then the speakers, and they give general announcements and stuff. And then we go into Sunday school. I'm in a young single adult ward, so there's only 2 classes. In other wards where there's a family ward, then they'll have, and a ward is a congregation, by the way. And anyway, in a family ward, they'll have classes divided by age from a year and a half all the way up to adult Sunday school. But at ours, we just have the regular Sunday school class and the mission prep class for those who are preparing to go on their Mormon missions. And so we did Sunday school. They taught us about this cool program that, well, not the teaching. Before they did like an announcement. It was a program called Pathways that Brigham Young University, Idaho, offers, and it's a way to get like into college or get back into college. So I don't know. I'm kind of considering that. I've always wanted to get a degree, even though I don't really need one for my chosen career path, because I want to make a living as a healer. So, and I strongly believe that that can be done. I've seen it in other people, and but so even though I don't need a degree, I've always kind of wanted one. It's been a personal goal of mine. So anyway, that was just something cool. And then for our lesson, the lesson was from Isaiah, talking about kind of how God's pattern, where he chastises the people, and he people do evil, and then he'll always, once he chastises them, as soon as they turn to him, he's always willing to take them back. And it's that way in our personal lives. God's always willing to take us back when we make a mistake. Then we we separate men and women. And again, the way it's in youth, from age 12 and up, you separate men and women. Below that, it's just still combined in their children's classes. It's called primary. And the women go to what's called Relief Society, and that is, I think, the oldest or longest running women's organization or maybe women's religious. Anyway, I know it has some record like that. And then the men go to our priesthood class, and or sometimes I would call it elders quorum, because that's the for my age group and for the priesthood that I hold. We go to that class. So, and I am in the elders quorum presidency. So there's a president and two counselors. I'm the first counselor to the elders quorum president. So it was my week to conduct, so I basically just stand up, tell them what we're going to sing for opening song, say who's giving the prayer, give any announcements we have, and then go on our way from there. So, and then turn the time over to the guy that has a lesson is what I would do. So, our lesson was on a talk given in General Conference by Elder Uchtdorf about being grateful in all situations. And it was really good because I was prompted to apply something I learned yesterday at the Energy Healing Conference about how whatever you're doing, wherever you are, you're always where God wants you. He's always in control. So even if you don't feel good, even if you feel like you made a wrong choice or you're not where you should be, you're always where God wants you. So you might as well be grateful to be there. And so I was able to, apply that, and I don't know, I really enjoyed church. After church, we practiced for this play thing I'm in called Portraits of the Book of Mormon, and so hopefully I'll get to be at the performance for that. I don't know when I'm gonna go to Wyoming with work, but I'm going to have to go sometime, but I hope I'll be able to perform portraits. If I do, I'm going to have someone film it for at least part of that day's vlog. You'll get to see it. But, yeah. After portraits practice, I hung out with my brother for a little bit at the church. He had some paperwork he needed filled out for job application, some references he was getting, so... and then we went to my parents' house and ate dinner. Every Sunday we get together as a family. Me and two of my brothers that live in Blackfoot are always there, and that's all that was there today. And then sometimes my sister, who lives in Idaho Falls, and my brother, who's up in Rexburg doing student teaching, will come as well. My sister is married. She's the only one that's married. And then after dinner we just kind of sat around trying to decide what to do, and then we watched a movie called what was the name of that movie? Something, anyway, it's two guys that go around asking people what they know about Mormons, and they get some funny responses. I don't remember the name of it right now. Anyway, then we played some Wii sports as a family, and after that we just had prayers as a family, and then we all went our separate ways. And so I came here to film this, and then I'm gonna Skype with Beth for a little while, and she'll be home tomorrow night. So tomorrow I'm gonna go to Idaho Falls and donate some plasma, and then hang out with Beth in the evening. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so she'll be on tomorrow's vlog, and you'll get to meet her properly if you haven't already gone to her YouTube page. I did figure out how to look up my other subscribers. I was gonna pull that up and do that on the video today, but since it's One Take Sunday, I'll go ahead and I'll get that for you tomorrow, and I'll do the other shout outs to my other subscribers. Thanks very much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to watch my other videos. Click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so I can keep bringing you this great content. And thanks for watching.